everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Daily Flip. I am Jim Kukrow, and today we're going to talk about Ask the Something sites. And if you haven't been aware, if you want to be a publisher on the internet, there's several ways you can do it. Now, I'm going to put a link to a presentation I did for the Affiliate Summit down here in the blog, and you can find it at jimkukrow.com, and it's going to give some more tips about what I'm talking about today. But what I'm talking about is building a site called Ask the Something site. So let's just get right into it. If you're looking to be a publisher and you want to be successful and you want to make money, one of the ways to do that is to build an expert resource site. And people want experts. Google loves experts. They want people to give niche content expert. I'm sorry I'm calling it niche. I refuse to say niche. Niche content experts that are related to whatever it is you're talking about. So I'll give you an example. AskTheBuilder.com. AskTheBuilder.com is run by a friend of mine named Tim Carter. He's a mentor of mine, but he's an expert. He's like the Bob Vila of the internet. You know, he tells you everything you need to know about how to fix your home or whatever, and he does it in text form and video form, and he makes money as a publisher. So people go to the internet. Here's how the formula works. People go to the internet and they say, how do I get my gutters clean, right? And guess what pops up? Tim Carter's page where at Ask the Builder, where you can ask Tim that question. He's already got that question answered. And it says, here's how. And he's got a full article written about it. And he's got a video attached to it and how to do it. And in that article, he's got Google ads and ads from advertisers and other people and other types of ads all around in there. So when you come to Google, you find that, and you go to his site, you read his content, and if you click on those ads or however he's getting sold CPM on other stuff or sponsorships, he makes a lot of money, right? That's a publisher model for an Ask the Expert type of site. Another guy that's doing it is a guy by the name of AskDaveTaylor.com. Writes about tech stuff. He's been doing it for years and years and has thousands and thousands of pages about how to put your speakers on your laptop and how to sign up for Google AdSense or whatever it is. He's another publisher. He's building himself up as an expert and doing this website where everybody can come and get great information. And he makes money as a publisher. So my advice to you is to start an ask a type of site. What are you good at? What do you know a lot about? Are you a fishing supply guy? Is AskTheFishingSupplyGuy.com taken? You should go buy it. You know why it's even better to do that type of thing? Because it's instant content. So I always tell people when I do blog setups for them, I say, if you're worried about blog content, just build an Ask the Expert type of site. Because, look, can't you answer questions about your business? I mean, if you can't just get face-to-face with somebody and they say, Jim, you know a lot about blogging, and how do I install this plugin for WordPress, right? Well, guess what? I own a site called AskTheBlogger.com. I really do. Check it out. And I answer questions. People send in questions. They say, Jim, how do I install WordPress plugins? Jim, how do I whatever related to blogging? And I know how to answer those questions. So I just write a blog post and I say I answer the question. Sometimes I do videos. Sometimes I just do it in text. And I put ads around the content. And I make money from the ads. That's a publisher model for Ask the Expert. So my advice to you today is to think about what you know a lot about. Go out, register a domain name for $7 at GoDaddy, and build a blog around that. Look at sites like AskTheBuilder.com, AskDaveTaylor.com, AskTheBlogger.com. I've got a new one called AskTheYouTubeGuy.com. Build a site like that, answer questions, put ads out. Look at what we're doing. Look at how we have ads in certain places. Look how we're building our sites so that they're built for Google. Then you'll really understand the power of this. Then go to Google and start searching for stuff. And you got one big, huge point when I talk about Ask the Expert type of sites that you have to know. Tim Carter's told me this. People come to the internet for two reasons. One, to have their problem solved, and two, to have fun. So in this equation, the problem solving, when people come to the internet, they're looking for some type of information. So they're looking for, how do I cook this chicken for dinner? How do I fix the keyboard on my Dell laptop? Guess what comes up when you search that? Well, when somebody writes a blog post, how do I cook chicken for dinner, or whatever recipe, that's going to show up most likely in the blog search results or the Google search results, because that's what Google's trying to do. They're trying to provide the most relevant information from expert resources. Google wants that. So they favor that content and they move it higher up in their index. I dare you to go out there and type in any type of question for how do I do some type of home repair thing, and see if Tim Carter's site, Ask the Builder, doesn't show up in the top first page of Google, because that's what he does. He solves problems for people, and that's why it works. So go out, build an Ask the Expert type of site, send it to me. I'd love to see it. Copy from us. Look at what we're doing. Look at the ads that we're putting on our site. Look at how we're answering questions. Look how we're doing all that. You can be successful as a publisher if you do that. It's going to take time. You're going to have to build lots and lots of pages of content. But if you're writing good, relevant, high-quality content and you're not spamming and stealing content from other people, you're going to be very successful come long term. Build and Ask the Expert site. I'm Jim Kukrow, and you're watching Daily Flip.
Jim Kukrow, Jim Kukrow.